couple here from the Diamond Light Network. I'm here in the Great Pyramid of Boulder at the Double Rainbow Ranch in Boulder, Colorado. And this is our Tuesday evening heart circuit activation practice. I am going to give an instruction in it's an energy practice, a meditation practice that helps us connect with our heart center. And when I speak of the heart, I'm not talking about the physical heart, not the anatomical heart, but the energy center of the heart. We use the same word to describe both, but our language in Western culture is not very articulate of understanding this energy center of the heart. And it's not even the same as the heart chakra. I heard it recently referred to as the bindi at the center of the heart chakra. So a bindi, we actually visualize it as an orb of light or a pearl of light, but I will get into that in a minute in the instruction. So yes, I will be giving instruction in this heart circuit practice. And the practice both is intended to help us remember the great power of our hearts. It's something that we've forgotten about in Western culture. Actually, it's been kind of repressed in Western culture for several centuries. But the heart is a very, very powerful resource and energy center. We know it as the place of love, of truth, of spiritual awareness. And it's also the gateway, the doorway, the portal that connects us with quantum consciousness and interdimensional reality. Now, I know this is expanding our sense of what is normal and what is real, but the more that we connect with our hearts, the more we begin to remember that these things are real. In indigenous cultures, Native American culture and the jungle peoples in the Amazon, they all know it's part of their reality, part of their normal reality, that the heart is the most important part of the human being. But we've forgotten this in Western culture. So I'm offering the invitation for you to come back and remember your heart through this practice. There's the piece of connecting with the heart itself, and then we build this circuitry, which are etheric axes of light that connect our heart into the etheric grid or the crystalline grid. The Tibetans call it the jeweled fabric of the universe, of which every heart is an integral part. So our hearts are all woven together through this beautiful crystalline etheric grid, the matrix of light. In the native people also know that all things are connected, and it's through the heart and through this grid that we are connected. It's like a wonderful mycelial network of light that connects us not only to each other, but to the entire universe. So it's very simple, but it's very profound. And the more that we begin to connect into our hearts, our whole shift, our whole understanding of who we are as humans begins to shift. So that's what this practice is about, is helping each of us individually and also collectively to help the human race begin to reconnect with our hearts so that we can become a more enlightened and collaborative and peaceful civilization on Earth. So there are two parts to the practice. The practice is kind of rooted in Vajrayana practices of Tibetan Buddhism. Vajrayana practices are the ancient Tibetan teachings that help us remember the diamond light in our hearts, that Vajra radiance. And that is their word for that indestructible essential nature that is the light in our hearts. So there are two parts, as there are in most Vajrayana practices. One is a visualization that I will give instruction in. And then the second is a chanting practice, a mantra practice. And I will do the mantra practice playing here with these Tibetan bowls. And part of the magic of the Tibetan bowls are that, they are made in the Himalayas, they're handmade, and they have a very, very pure, radiant energy field when you strike them. And it's said that that energy field is very similar to the very pure Vajra light, so that the bowls help resonate and awaken and activate that Vajra light in our hearts that's kind of, protected and asleep and dormant in many of us. And the Vajrayana chanting also offers a kind of non-verbal, non-mental transmission of the remembrance of that Vajra light in our hearts. So before I go into the practice, we're going to show you an image of the heart circuit. It should be coming up on your screen. There it is. So what you see here is a seated figure, and in the center of the chest, there is an orb of light. We call it the pearl of light, but it's a big pearl. And from that, there are axes of light going down to the heart of the earth, up to the sky, and then out to the four directions. That is the circuitry. And it's very simple. These are images and constructs we are all familiar with. This is it's a very simple practice that helps our hearts begin to reactivate and reconnect. So, all right, so moving into the practice. I invite you to bring your hands to your heart to get started. Just placing them in the center of your chest. This is a wonderful practice from the heart math people that generates heart resonance, as they call it, which is another way of bringing attention, bringing energy, of awakening that light in our hearts. Just breathing into that heart center. You might begin to feel that sense of centeredness, of love. I find this practice brings me home to center and balance. Because when my awareness is in my heart, I am not pulled off balance by the turbulence and craziness of the outer world. And you can begin to visualize in that heart center an orb of light, a great ball of radiating luminescence, diamond sparkling effervescence. We call it the pearl of light, but it is, as I said, bigger than a pearl. It's like the size of somewhere between an orange, a grapefruit, a softball. It kind of grows and glows the more attention that you give it. And that radiance begins to fill your physical body and your energy body with that diamond radiance. It is full of love and wisdom and divine spark. And now, so that's the first step of the practice, is just connecting, visualizing. Visualization is a very powerful tool for manifesting energy, generating energetic architectures. And then the second step of the practice is building the circuit. So from the base of your pearl of light, we send an axis of energy, a spiral of energy down through the root chakra, down, down, down to the heart of the earth. Rooting down into the heart of the earth. You may remember and feel that remembrance of a deep, ancient connection between your heart and the heart of the earth. And then we inhale up from the heart of the earth back into your heart, completing that first circuit. You may sense a new dynamic of strength and groundedness as your connection with the heart of the earth is crystallized and realigned. And then on the next exhale from the top of the pearl of light, we send a spiral up through the crown chakra into the stars, reaching up, up, connecting with your star guides, your star family, up into the heart of the galaxy, up, up to the heart of the universe, that source that is the heart of all existence. Reaching, and then inhaling back down from the stars through your crown, back down into the hearts. Feeling your spine now as a conduit of luminous spirals. As you have opened to be connected to the heart of the earth and the heart of the heavens, your heart remembering, reconnecting, realizing its fuller, vast potential. And now we move to the horizontal plane. Starting left, right, I hold my arms out for this. So from that orb of light, I send a spiral of energy out through my left hand, across the earth, into multidimensional space, connecting into the etheric grid, into that web that has no weaver. Inhaling back into your heart. Exhaling across to the right, sending out again, connecting into the jeweled fabric, into the crystalline grid. Inhaling back from the right. So now we have a great cross of left, right, earth, sky, meeting in your heart. Plugging in, activating the body electric. And then the final step is front and back axes. So from my heart I send forward across the earth into space, connecting into the matrix of light. Inhaling back into my heart, exhaling back behind. For me, this is west and across the mountains and the sea. Inhaling back from the west into my heart. So now we have 6 axes and 3 dimensions, plugging us into the matrix of light, connecting us with all being, all consciousness. So I invite you now just to hold this architecture. Hold yourself connected in this imagery of your heart circuit. I will move into the chanting practice. I invite you just to bathe in the sound, receive the sound, although I will be doing the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, very well known Vajrayana mantra. If you want to chant along, you're welcome to. That has benefit generating the vibration in your own body. But you can just receive the vibrational transmission, the communication, the non-verbal, non-mental connection that comes through the sounds. I bow to the infinite, luminous heart of existence, the pure, indestructible diamond radiance that emanates perfect, loving awareness for all creation. May everything be beneficial for all being. I bow to the infinite, luminous heart of existence, the pure, indestructible diamond radiance that emanates perfect, loving awareness for all creation. May everything be beneficial for all beings. May great waves of beneficial energy, of good bodhicitta, noble heart radiance, be manifest in all realms without obstacle for the benefit of all beings. You can bring your hands back to your heart, where we started. Feeling into that glowing orb of divine radiance in your heart center that is connected to earth, sky, and the four directions, into the great web of life and light, connecting your heart with all hearts and all beings. Just observing how you feel in your body, in your energy body, when your heart is connected and plugged in. In that final offering, that final prayer, we sent out the good bodhicitta, the good energy we have generated through our practice, the recognition of our heart awareness. We offer that out for the benefit of all beings, so that our remembrance not only benefits ourselves, but can help all beings remember the great light in their heart. It is called the dedication of merit. And it's an important part of the Vajrayana practices. So in closing, you can actually draw those axes back into your heart, kind of spool them back in. The circuit is always there and always open, but it's good as we prepare to return to this interesting life on planet Earth, not to be too open and vulnerable, so that you can protect and know when to open your circuitry and when to kind of shelter it. The heart does need some protection, but the brighter the heart becomes, the stronger we become in our hearts, the more radiant our hearts become, the less we need protection and shelter, because the heart is indestructible. That heart light is resilient and impermeable, so that it becomes its own protection and defense. So I thank you for generating bodhicitta with me tonight. Again, my name is Paul Temple with the Diamond Light Network. If you want to keep connected, we have a Facebook group, Diamond Light Network. I know this live cast is going out on many platforms, but that's the best way to keep connected is through the Diamond Light Network Facebook group. We also have a website, Diamond Light Network. You can sign up there to get on our email list. You may see the word Radiance Matrix in that also. The name of the music project with these Tibetan bowls and the chanting is Radiance Matrix, and there's also a Facebook page for Radiance Matrix, and there's also a Paul Temple Facebook page. There are all sorts of possibilities and permutations, and you can connect with any or all of them, and I hope you will join us again. Actually, I'll be back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Mountain Time, offering a deep peace transmission. So it's not, I don't give instruction in the heart circuit, but it's another sonic offering of peace, both to calm our hearts, but also it's important at this time just to keep putting out these pulses of peace into the collective grid work. So namaste, thank you, good night.